What is going on, everybody? Blessed Eternal here. We are on a creative world. I figured we'd do something a little different today and see what you guys think of it. I have been... Oh, wrong button. I have been complaining a little bit about 1.9 for a while. And it's not for all the same reasons why everybody else seems to... why is my texture pack not working? Well, I guess it's a day without the texture pack. Right. Yeah, old glowstone too. Weird. I have been complaining about the 1.9 release for a little while, not for the same reason everybody else is. I am not a PvPer. I don't give two craps about the way the PvP environment now functions. I feel that the changes are very much in favor of PvP. But that's not what I'm worried about. I'm concerned about PvE. The standard game, the single player game, the I'm not going out and killing people just because I want to kill people game. And admittedly, I have not tested all of the things involving in 1.9. I don't know exactly how long this video is going to be. I am here on my creative world at the moment, and we're just taking a look at what exactly is functional and what isn't. Now, some of these things, I'm going to have to flip that. I hope that my mic mute button actually worked on that. What the hell was that noise? Oh, that's right. You guys make noise now. Not that I complain. It was kind of annoying that they never made noise, and... Why are you guys not flowing up? Okay, so skeletons, what? Do you guys not bounce in... Oh, no, I see what's going on. You're just getting jammed right there. Never mind. You'll eventually go up around. No big deal. So, what are we doing? Well, for starters, I want to try this thing. I want to see on if this thing still functions. At the moment, we have... I don't really know if I like the sound of the fricking chest system now, but oh well. There's a number of the sounds that were tweaked and changed and so on. So let's see here. That goes along there. Okay, so I see what I did for the sake of space. And that's the loop on how it comes back up around and starts filling these back with charcoal. Alright. So first things first. Oh. First things first, let's grab some of this. And we put the stuff up here. And that should automatically start filtering in and making charcoal. Now, as this comes down through... Okay, so it does look like it still functions. Did I? Okay, now that is something I do like. Alright, fine. And what was I testing with this? I don't remember what I was testing with that. So that looks... our jumbo smeltery actually looks like it works. However, I do want to upgrade this to a different style that I've seen. I feel that's a little bit more efficient, but I can do that some other time. It seems that our command block thing still works, which it should, because it's command blocks. Okay. Our door still works. Fine. This thing is stupid slow. Where the hell did the witch go? Are you actually in there? No, you're not. Where the hell did the witch go? Alright. Let's see, what else? Well, we didn't try this, I don't think. It looks like it works. Alright. And this thing obviously seems like it still works. It's basic system anyway. All it does is just runs the rail around, so no big deal. Why do I have a sheep down there? And I'm not even going to try that. That did not work in 1.8, so it's not going to work in 1.9. That was the testing a thing. Do you still work? Now, this is not my design. This was me rebuilding a design. I want to say it's Zazuma Void's design, but I may be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Let's see if it still works, though. Come on, guys. Push your friend. Yep, he should be walking that way anyway. Oh, come on. Oh. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. Oh, you didn't even try. So, Yep. There we go. Okay, so this kind of looks like it still works. I don't think there's any redstone over there. I don't think there's any there. This is just something... That was something I was toying with. That's for renegades. I wonder if that still works. I'm gonna have to come back and check that. However, this right here is what the problem has been. This right here is what the problem has been. So if I take some glass, put some glass over here so we can see what's going on. And let's put a solid block there. And let's grab skeleton. You know what? We will grab the skeleton. We will grab a zombie. Because those are the most common things you'll be doing in a grinder here anyway. So skeleton. No big deal. Now, here's the thing. This is your standard concept. So let's do this just so that you can see the point. This right here. And let's color it with diorite. This would be your standard mob farm. Your mobs would just fall in. Here's the standard 2-piston crusher. 2 pistons because of the fact that, as we will see with the zombies, you kind of need something for the baby zombies. And you know what? Let's just do that. Let's assume it's a completely enclosed system. All it does is just crush the mobs. Of course, the fact is, with this, you would not be able to hit them. So I guess, we need trapdoor? Let's go with a trapdoor. And let's do that. That's a weird noise. And actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. Because you're more likely to be whacking at their legs than you would be whacking at their head. So, you know what? We could see them from the side. This way, nobody could argue that it's because there's a transparent block here. So let's do this. Sorry about your ears. And that's what happens. So as you can see, not working as intended, or at least not working according to 1.8 methods. Let's put the, well, you know what? Let's put the skeletons back in here. Solid block there. And this is one thing I have not tried. And as you can see, they're not suffocating. But and now we can see where the problem is going to be. Get back somewhere. Healing. Let's get rid of them. Alright. So as we can see, that won't work because of the fact that there's blocks that they can't suffocate in. So, fine, I don't care. So what we need is a block that they can suffocate in that won't necessarily count as a full block. So let's try this. Not as intended. Let's wait for that guy to die. Thank you. Now you will not be a part of the test experiment. And no more death. Alright, so that's not going to work. And you may ask, again, why am I doing this? This stuff is obviously not looking like it's going to work. Why am I doing this? Well, why am I doing this? I've had a few individuals complain that I have not given 1.9 a fair shake. I have been too quick at complaining about it and things like that. So what I really should do is to give it a fair go, take a look at it, and try to be a little bit more innovative when it comes to the farms and whatnot. Alright, fair enough. I can understand where this individual is coming from. Now, a lot of you will say, well, Blessed, you don't really need that piston there, and you're not wrong. The thing about it is if we don't have the piston there, and we do this, okay, you know what? That works for this. Then just one splash healing, and you get all the levels. Alright, so for this, it would work fine. For skeletons. For too high zombies. For creepers. Possibly for witches. That really hasn't been tested much. So that is all kinds. Okay, so you no longer get the sizzle of items going away, but now you get a different... I don't know. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know what you're doing over at Mojang. I don't know. Alright, so for the sake of argument, let's replace that with glass. Now, will they still get pulled back? The bottom? No, they won't. Fair enough. And you know what? I will leave that there for a moment. I'm kind of wondering right now that I did this, if trapdoors count as a burnable block. So we shall see. So what exactly would be going on here? Well, again, like I said, this would work for skeletons, 2 high zombies, and whatnot. Well, I take it you still kind of work. Good to know. You may be the new answer to pig farms. So that's obviously not... Oh, shoot. That's obviously not going to burn. That's fine. What would we have to do to change this so that it would work for zombies, for example? Well, what we would most likely have to do is something kind of like this. So each of these areas then would have to be, and you know what? Let's just put that there. Let's put this here. Each of these farms would then have to have an additional spot, kind of like this, in order for it to work for baby zombies. So we put him in there, even though I know you're fine. And we flip this up. Baby zombies cannot come out this way. We will put that there. And let's just start spawning zombies. And we need to get a baby. This is not working too well. Oh, I think I hear one. So, holy crap. Sounds, hostiles. Let's go to 10. Oh, frick. So, you're actually not going to work right now because of the fact that they were all jumped down in there at once. Alright. Well, let's see what happens when we... Crap. I am going to need to use a piston to push something back in the way, because there was nothing for them to suffocate on, and that was my mistake. Let's do that. Alright, so now we have the suffocation block put in place. This is only suffocating, as you can see, that guy right there is not suffocating. This is only suffocating the adult zombies. And now we have the obvious problem. You see my point? And one of those is going to do almost nothing to that. It's just going to piss them off. That's all that's gonna do. It's just gonna piss off... And you didn't die. Alright, so now that we got that sorted there, let's actually try that again. Slightly slower. Alright, so there's a baby. And he is not viewing this as a valid path. Alright. So can we do something to change that? Apparently not. Alright, so let's knock one down. Do this. Put the lava down there. And see if this works. Now, obviously, we do not want to have our villager harmed. So will that work? Need another baby. There we go. Okay, so you do in fact work. And so that is in fact something that can potentially work. And what we could probably do to discourage them from doing the little jumpy jump thing, and maybe test again. Will you just run right on out? Yes, you will. So, as we can see right here, something like this would work to help out a zombie grinder. And not only would it help, you could also do something, and let me do something like this. So if we do something like that, may as well get rid of them. Thank you. So if we do something like this, and let's say we do... something like that. You know what? No. I like the gate idea a little better. So if we do something like this, this will still work. And what that would do at a zombie grinder is it would still prevent the big guys from wandering over. And if we can get another little bebe, there we go. So again, it does stop the big guys from wandering over, although it's still viewed as a valid path. And then you just do that as normal. And I am going to check it again with glass. So you just do that. Let's put the glass back there again for another test. And that would be for that. So we'll just let that expire for a moment there. And get a few more zombies in here. Because I am now curious on whether or not the glass will interfere with things. Alright, so we did get another baby. Baby went on over. You guys are there. Now, what will happen now? Because at a farm, you do want to see approximately how many mobs are there, and you know what? That was not horrible. Alright. Get rid of that stuff. So this is an alternative to some of the complaints when it comes to the mob farms. So for all of you people, namely only a couple, but for all of you people who were accusing me of hating on 1.9 unjustifiably, I'm not. I'm not saying that they've completely broken everything. I'm saying that things don't work the way that they used to. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Every time that I've commented and complained about 1.9, it's because of the fact I'm not a fan. Like, this is not a problem. This is not what it is that I have a complaint about. What I have a complaint about is, and you know what, let's go right in here. So we do this. No. Oh, frickin' fine. And I guess we gotta do this, because your brain's kind of melted somewhere along the way. So here's a diamond sword. Yes, I'm in creative. Okay. So you think about that for a moment. How many zombies were there? So I'm going to put on full diamond gear. I never do this. We are on hard difficulty. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7. Hi. So up here, I'm relatively safe. The biggest problem is that little frickin'... I hate the little baby zombies. Get over here. Okay. So, these guys are just all clustered around. And you can see just ever so faintly, right below my cursor, that there is a little bar that shows up. And I honestly don't know if that's a recent thing or what it is, but like, you can't just, if you stand there and do this, you're just doing nothing. So you do in fact need to wait for that bar to refill before you swing, and that's okay. That is okay. The issue that I've always made the complaint about... Really? The hell did you come from? This is my creative world. I know it. Oh, I think I know what happened. You guys complained, and a zombie suddenly appeared behind me. So we're just sitting here, and it's just taking forever to do anything. And that's the problem. That is the problem. The game in 1.9 has been artificially extended. It's not the fact that 1.9 is bad. It's not the fact that I can't adapt to 1.9. It's purely on the basis that the game has been artificially extended, and in addition to that, the way that they've artificially extended the game makes it so that the game is significantly harder to simply complete in standard modes anyway. You take the dragon fight, for example. You get caught in the dragon fire, and you pretty much just get smushed. So, I don't know. This isn't a complaint about 1.9. As I said, it was mostly just testing, making sure that there were options around it and all that. And the biggest issue is obviously the fact that your standard farms take forever now. And don't get me wrong, these are a convenience. But a convenience shouldn't take more time than staying up all night and going out and risking yourself getting jumped by 7 mobs at once and not being able to handle it because there's no way to actually efficiently deal with large groups anymore without making sure that you have potions and whatnot. I'm glad to see that the game was amplified so that you actually had a purpose to some of these things. I feel that they went about it in a slightly wrong direction. That's all. There were other things that they could have tried first. So, now that the soapbox is over, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. Helps me out quite a bit. I hope that Mob Crusher thing helps somebody revamp their 1.8 to 1.9 crushers. If it does, be sure to leave a like on the video and comment down below. I'd really like to hear that, I've helped you guys out. But until next time, guys, as always, have a good one.